Peaceful little village surrounded by green fields and tall coconut trees lived a young boy named Arav. He was known by everyone as Little Sunshine. Not because he was rich, not because he had everything, but because he carried a smile that never faded, no matter how hard life became. Arav did not have slippers. His school bag was torn, and sometimes he went to bed hungry. Yet, every morning, he woke up believing, today will be a good day. Life had tested Arav very early. His father had passed away when he was just 5. His mother worked in multiple houses, washing utensils and mopping floors, just to earn the day's meal. Sometimes they had only rice for dinner. Sometimes they had nothing. But Arav never complained. He would sit beside his mother and say, "Amma, don't worry. You are my strength." Even when other kids teased him for his old clothes, Arav simply smiled and walked away. His mother always wondered, how can this child stay positive when life is so hard? One monsoon morning, the sky turned dark. Arav was walking to school barefoot. Suddenly, heavy rain began pouring down. Children ran to hide. People complained, "Ugh, this rain ruins everything." But Arav, he stopped in the middle of the road, lifted his face toward the sky, closed his eyes, and whispered, "Thank you, rain. You will help the farmers." An old man watching him laughed. "Are you crazy, boy? Why thank the rain?" Arav replied with a gentle smile, "Sir, it's not the rain. It's how we think about it." That day, the old man walked away silently, thinking about the boy's words. A week later, Arav's school made a big announcement. There would be a science project competition. The winner would receive a scholarship, something Arav desperately needed because he had no money for future studies. His eyes lit up with excitement. His classmates whispered, "How will he compete? He doesn't even have materials." But Arav believed in one thing. Dreams don't need money, they need hope. Arav searched through garbage bins for usable items. He picked cardboard, wires, bottle caps, broken toys, anything he could use. Every night, he sat under a small lamp, cutting, shaping, pasting with full concentration. His mother watched him silently, her eyes filled with both worry and pride. She once asked, "Arav, why do you work so hard?" He looked up and said, "Amma, positive thinking is like a lamp. Even in darkness, it helps us see the way." Just 2 days before the competition, strong winds and thunder shook the village. Their small hut couldn't withstand it. The windows flew open, dust and rain rushed inside. Arav's entire project was blown to the ground, broken, soaked, destroyed. For the first time, Arav's smile faded. He sat on the floor holding the broken pieces, and tears rolled down his cheeks. His mother came and placed her hand on his shoulder. "Arav, what do you always say?" he whispered. "Even rain brings flowers," his mother replied. "Then this storm will bring strength." That night, Arav made a choice. He wiped his tears, cleaned the floor, and started rebuilding his project from scratch. He didn't sleep. He didn't complain. He only believed. Something good will come from this. His mother watched him the whole night, proud beyond words. The school hall was filled with colorful, expensive projects. Digital circuits, bright LEDs, printed posters. Arav stood silently near his simple, handmade model. Some kids giggled, "He won't win." But the judges were surprised. One of them asked, "Why did you use recycled materials?" Arav replied, "Because real science is about solving problems, not buying things." The judges smiled. Hours later, the announcements began. First prize goes to Arav from Class 6. For a moment, he couldn't believe it. His classmates stared in shock. His mother cried with joy. Arav walked to the stage with trembling hands. When given the mic, He said, "I didn't win because I am talented. I won because I refused to think negative." The entire hall erupted in applause. Arav grew up to become a scientist who brought electricity to rural villages, helped farmers with new inventions, and inspired thousands of students. His message stayed the same throughout life. Positive thinking doesn't remove problems. It gives you the power to rise above them. And whenever it rained, Arav still smiled because he knew every rain brings a flower, and every difficulty brings a new beginning.